Hi, Jack Bennett here. Welcome to the lesson. Today I'm going to continue on with the whole ghost note thing that I was doing in the previous lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to play a ghost note after a backbeat. Okay, in the previous lesson I showed you how to play ghost notes on the second and third 16th note of beats 1 and 3, and that sounded like this. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and once again, ghost notes, if you've just tuned in for the first time, ghost notes are where you play really, really soft, kind of 2 centimeter strokes and try and hit right in the center. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to play a ghost note straight after beat 2. So it'll be 2E, and then we'll do the same thing on beat 4, which is the other backbeat. It'll be 4E. Okay, so it'll be like accent and then soft notes straight away. Okay. So that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. So there's a certain technique that I'm using here when I play a really soft note after an accent. Okay, usually if I'm playing a note and I want the stick to rebound back so that I can play another note of the same volume, then I just guide the stick back and let it rebound. Okay, but when I want to play a really soft note straight after an accent, obviously I don't want the stick to rebound, because the way I play soft notes is by dropping really low. So I want the stick to stay down after I've played the accent. So it's like that, and it stays down, and then I play a stroke. Now that's called the control stroke, or the first note is called a downstroke. Okay, so control stroke and downstroke is pretty much the same thing. Now I was also doing a rim shot. Okay, so that's probably a little bit harder again. So I was going. Okay, so you can hear it's a really, really soft note. The technique that you're using is you're basically throwing the stick down, and then after you've played the accent, don't release the fingers off the stick, because releasing the fingers off the stick is what's going to allow the stick to pivot in the fulcrum all the way back to the start position, and we don't want that this time round. Normally we do, but this time we don't. Okay, so don't like jam onto the, don't grip the stick really, really hard. Okay, don't like let your wrist sort of act like a shock absorber or anything like that. You definitely don't want that, because you'll hurt yourself. But you just have to make sure that it stops there at the end, and then after you've made contact, then you relax. Okay, and that's how you get it. So that's using a ghost note after a backbeat.